When teaching paw, I will usually use the dog's food motivation to push them to the point of frustration that makes them want to lift their paw to touch my hand to try and get me to give up that treat. I tuck the treat under my thumb and present my palm, and as soon as the dog lifts their paw, I release the treat from under my thumb. In the beginning stages, I'm not looking for the dog to touch my hand initially. All I'm looking for is a little bit of a raise in their foot. Then we gradually build up to where they're touching their paw to my hand. In some cases, there are dogs with a low tolerance for frustration or low food motivation, and in these cases, I may incorporate a little bit of play. Once the dog is touching my hand consistently with the treat under my thumb, I'll use my other hand to hold the treat and hold the treat up on my wrist and present an empty palm. As the dog improves, I'll move the treat further and further away from the target hand until I can have the treat in my opposite hand on the other side of my body. Once the dog is doing this successfully, I'll put it on cue. Once the dog has a solid paw cue, we start to teach wave. To teach wave, I start out by using paw to get the dog to target my hand. I'll initially start with my palm facing upwards and gradually rotate my hand so that it looks like they're giving me a high five. As the dog continues to progress, I'll start to move my hand further away so that they're striking the air instead of my hand. Once the dog is consistently striking the air, I'll start to add in the wave motion. This wave motion is going to be our dog's physical cue for the wave. Once your dog understands the physical cue, you want to do this in as many different situations and positions as you possibly can. Do it while you're sitting, while you're standing, while the dog is in a heel, while they're on place, to generalize it as much as you possibly can. Then you can start to take it outside. Once you've got it down, you've got an incredibly cute trick that produces some of the most adorable pictures.